All right, are we ready to start the campaign? Damn, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Fine. Hold on. Ricky?
Yes, Jonathan Savanan.
Go ahead and lead us in.
Okay, Jonathan Savanan.
My whole name twice, huh?
Burger 1269. Future Ricky, you suck dick. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode of Canary's Blessing. And last episode on Moist Beta 11, the fight ensues and ass-whoopery begins. The second Revlin that is back at Zelven claims to everyone that there is no book behind the door because our Revlin actually has it. Ooh. If not truth, we can give you choice. Amaro's last words to the beat-down individual. He looks up laughing as their Revlin comes out of a portal. Revlin, in quotation marks, repeats, "There is no book." Their Revlin tries to convince us to join him through a loop of lies, truths, and possibilities. Contemplation from both sides ensues, and we leave cordially. A number of things to think about. The party confronts Revlin. He's our Revlin. If you didn't just hear...
You just said Revlin.
I understand, but if you didn't just hear, the other Revlin left.
I'm sorry.
Mind your own fucking space.
I'm sorry.
The party confronts Revlin. He says he won't be erasing us when we walk through the door. Not being able to influence us makes deciphering his answers very difficult. Mela, being affected by seeing the other Astorians, fell silent. Through discussion with Skamos, he finds that Aaron, or Aaron as some people would say, was the name of one of them. A close friend / lover to Mela.
Not lover. Just close friend.
Oh, okay. I wrote / because I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
That's so just friend. Sorry, guys. Don't want to break your head canon. Ezekiel discusses the encounter with Raukorth. Bray discussed / apologized and issued grievances with Atark. Amaru self-reflects on the journey so far and finds his alignment has shifted. Lareth comes through a large portal with elven gods, armies of goblins, and more. Goblins build their city, and so does the other groups. Farron hates all of this.
Good add in.
That is the
Farron
last thing that we were on.
Awesome. Sweet.
This place now stinks.
We will pick up with Thursday night being where we are. As stated before, it's going to be pretty driven by you guys. So make sure you guys are pushing to get it done.
Nobody has anything to do until Friday, right?
I don't have anything till Saturday.
I'm telling Angel you said that.
We will pick up. I don't remember exactly where we left off because Angel isn't here. Sadness.
I know that Farron and Gallendale were in the house by themselves.
Leave it as like dinner to late time.
Yeah, and because they avoided all encounters with everyone else, and I think somebody knocked on their door.
It was me.
Right, I think we ended close to where you joined them.
Yeah, I think that is close. So we'll say post dinner, moving into the late night. This is the same day with Lareth arriving with all of the individuals, as Ricky had said. I guess to round off the night. What do you guys want to do? Does anybody have anything that they want to do immediately in this nighttime? This nighttime space?
If it's okay with everybody, I'd like to go last.
So we're on Wednesday, right?
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Tuesday.
No one's there. It is Thursday night. Oh, I thought you said it's Tuesday. I thought you were trying to lead us astray. I'm deaf. With you? pretty much. I'm trying to get right where I want to be.
I would just be chilling in the
Cabin.
Thank you.
I
Yes,
got
that.
Got you. I saw it.
I guess what's Lareth doing this late?
You do know Lareth is still like trying to get everybody situated. It is their first night. Not everything is built. He is keeping pretty much keeping everybody in line with what they're doing. Trying to the Elven queens and their armies. They are like setting up temporary shelters while they build the mirroring castles. The goblins look pretty settled in, but you do see Lareth like making his way out there every so often, and it seems that Lulile and Saravinthia are also like right on Lareth's heels at all times. They're pretty much helping with whatever.
I'm gonna be out of his way, just kind of keeping an eye on like really just what they're doing.
Okay. Brimma will be with you. Just the hour or so that you guys like took to kind of talk with him earlier, you can tell that's not enough for a mother who hasn't seen her son, especially with this giant change of him coming back home. There's multiple moments where she like starts to get up because it looks like he is at a standstill and there's somebody else coming up to him and is very much in this state of just trying to find a spot.
If Bremma's with me, I guess just at one point. Do you think Karani's going to be alright by herself for now?
I almost imagine she would probably prefer it. Yeah, why?
Just curious.
I think she'll be okay. She's been doing her best to communicate.
That's good.
As you can see her kind of almost get up out of her seat as one of the goblins comes and makes their way and is talking. It's very quick. You can hear Lareth is speaking back in their own language as the goblin does begin to frolic off. Does anybody else have anything in this time of late night? I guess since Bray wants to go last, just if nobody has anything, we can let Bray go and then go into tomorrow morning. Do you have anything?
So I know that Farron has kind of neglected the clinic today. So I think once she's had a chance to like fully decompress from everything, she would try to make her way over to the clinic and just like put in more work.
Okay. Are you going with her?
No, I think I'm gonna go find I'll go find Skamos when he's free.
Okay. At the moment, it doesn't look like Skamos is doing much besides sitting in the common area with Brimma. I don't know if you consider that free, but I'll leave that to you when we get there. Making your way into the clinic, you can now see that there is a whole addition on to the clinic. And as making your way in, you do see Clyde and Cletus. There are about 20 beds that have just been put inside of this clinic space. You do see Chaltel, you see your mother, and it seems like they're kind of off in this corner, just having a conversation. It's Chaltel just explaining to her the medicine they're working on right now. Do you have anything you want to do, or you just want to be a part of it?
Yeah, I'll just go over and like listen in on what they're talking about.
Just going over information of making, at some point, the bodies themselves will build up tolerances, and it's just Chaltel explaining how to handle those things. Also talking about different strains of the same problem. And others not dumb. Understanding what Chaltel is explaining. Just listening to him just rabble on in scientific detail of why these things happen. Conversation is about 10 minutes of explaining, and both of them kind of getting off to the side so you can get in and see what they're working on. Do you have anything you want to do? You want to talk to either of them? No, easy enough. Just you kind of looking around. Clyde's breathing has seemed to mellow out. He seems to have a little bit of color back in his form. Cletus looks like he's working through the worst of it, as Clyde was 2 days ago. You do hear, just kind of like looking around, Chaltel explaining to her that there are already people here that are going to be sick tomorrow. And her just asking and explaining, or Dara asking how he knows, and Chaltel going in depth the medical analysis of each individual who's going to be sick tomorrow. The symptoms that they already have that they don't know that they have. He does explain that the clinic will be probably full tomorrow, so they should get somebody to either just make a building dedicated to it, or expand the clinic as a whole, and really just asking Dara what she wants to do.
I guess whatever she ends up deciding, I'll just use like my creation domain to expand the clinic as much as we feel is necessary.
Just through deliberation, her saying it'd probably be easier to keep everybody in one space. Chaltel does tell her then you should build a building big enough. There's no point to expand the clinic. It's just going to start getting in the way of everything else. Make a building on the outskirts where people can go, and you can expand the empty way. Because tomorrow, it's going to be 56 people, and the next day, it's going to be 300 and something. Damn. Yeah, by the way, Chaltel's explaining it. It sounds like a lot of people are going to get sick really, really fast. Just as he had said nothing but 4 days ago. It sounds like it's going to get bad.
We probably need more hands.
Well, who all are we going to get? Is your mother looking to you? That's a lot of people.
I wish more people from our village were able to make it. I don't really know how many healers and how knowledgeable they were in Zelven. It's a large city. There had to be a decent number of healers. So I'll go out and like ask around and see if anybody has like healing knowledge and if they're willing to help.
You can hear Chaltel. Whatever number you get, I will help cover the rest.
Okay. Cryptic.
It is not cryptic. Quite simply, I'll cover what's uncovered.
That was very clarifying. Thank you.
I couldn't say it any more plain. If you're not able to find enough people to help them, I will help the rest that are uncovered.
I'm having a stroke. So I will leave the clinic
Easy.
and I will start asking around about healers.
Okay. It is very late. Yeah.
Guess I should wait. Busting down people's doors. You want to be a nurse?
Fair. I would answer in the mind thing that you can count me in.
Me as well.
Put two little tallies in my notebook.
Yeah, that's right. 2 dose.
If you show me how, I can.
And
I imagine there's probably going to be a lot of people who are willing to help who don't have a lot of hands-on knowledge of taking care of sick people. So I imagine there would be a lot of teaching involved already.
I have been watching though, so shouldn't be too hard.
now this sickness is brought on because of a disconnect from the book.
So I don't think we have confirmation of that. I think we just kind of assumed that that's what was happening.
What'd you say?
This the sickness that everyone is experiencing, or as Chelta said, about to be experiencing, is, I guess, partially just being outside of the world they're supposed to be in.
It's from their freedom. It's partially because when they got the translucent strings, they lost the protection that the traveler gave them, and it exposed them to the world. So their bodies aren't adjusted. Their free forms aren't adjusted.
So, will people who have had more interactions with us get sick quicker?
Yeah, like people I don't know exactly, but say people like people who have been around the whole time, like Matoy, for example. I'm sure his string went pretty quick. Because it seemed like Clive was the first one that started it, and it just spread. So I'm sure anyone who was around us, it spread quicker.
So, yes, but also no. Like, yes, their bodies were exposed to what Chaltel has taught me are pathogens. And those pathogens are now spreading from person to person.
Mhm.
So it has nothing to do with the string itself. The string is not causing them to be sick. They're just more susceptible to germs here, pathogens here, that they haven't been exposed to before. So, from what I understand, mind you, I start kind of glazing over when Chaltel gets going, but we need to be teaching people how to properly wash their hands. That's a big one. Don't cough and sneeze in each other's mouths.
Stop it, Bray.
Bray.
Drusilla can set up a prestidigitation station. Okay.
I mean, we're not like dirty people. I'm not
No, I
trying to.
I guess I'm just concerned if, like, all of my students will be among the first to be sick from all the contact, but it appears there's two different things going on. The fate, or the strings changing to translucent, and the pathogens. Two different things.
Yes. Imagine the strings as like a prophylactic. They're losing that like barrier against the illnesses.
Okay.
But the illnesses themselves can be treated through medicine and have nothing to do with the strings after that.
Now, I know at first first. The problem was that patient one's name, whose name I forgot.
Clyde.
Clyde did not want to be healed divinely. But does everyone else have that same?
I think the issue with the divine healing is it's going to fix the current problem, but it doesn't do anything for their immunity.
The pathogens are still there.
Right.
Okay.
Forgive me. So, like, Ricky, so that's just like, it would be a Band-Aid over an open wound. Pretty
Well,
much.
It'd be like,
I mean-
I cure your cancer. Then, like, all the cancerous things are still there, and you just start growing it the very next day.
Okay.
Like, just because you got the cold doesn't mean you can't get the flu.
Right.
What?
You didn't know that?
Wait, let me.
Jack's like right in the book. We're learning so much.
I've been immune to disease and poison for so long, I don't remember how that this.
Right. You guys get sick.
That's great.
Okay. Okay. And you made a larger facility?
That is on the list of things to do.
Please don't do that again. Stop.
We should probably
He's rubbing off on me.
let people know some of this. They didn't do very well with being surprised.
I already know.
Well, okay. We can let them know more than just that there is a sickness that's happening. Like what you just said about washing hands. I think,
Preventative measures that can be taken.
yes, that's what I was referring to.
Yes.
Is that something that maybe you could make? Stations where people could wash their hands? At entrances or
It's those things.
exits?
It's those dang plastic porta john ones that you just completely gotta stomp your foot on it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that could easily be done. I'm concerned about pushback. People don't like changing their daily routines.
I mean, they would understand.
Yeah, it sounds like it'll only take a day or two for the numbers to be kind of overwhelmingly obvious that it's important.
Yeah. I also don't want to create like mass hysteria from like people freaking out. Like I know that they already know, but like they don't have like the scope of everything. I'll probably talk to Chaltel, because I'm sure if he has this much like healing knowledge, I'm sure he also has knowledge on like how to conduct these public campaigns.
I do not.
I had forgotten to speak. This all really sucks.
This is the moment where all of my mom's like disease prevention training comes in.
We've all lived through a pandemic.
I can't wait to just tell
Pivot
you
up
Charlton
to
makes hand
the
sanitizer.
vet.
My mom was like the CDC, like liaison nurse at the VA for 15 years.
Oh my god.
If your wound is wet, dry it. If your wound is dry, wet it. That's a big one. Promotes good healing.
I was gonna say, like, so once it gets wet, do you dry that one? Then once it gets dry, do you wet that one?
You want to find the middle ground in between.
Yeah, you just.
Oh.
Yeah, just keep licking it like a cat.
I'll wet yours. You dry mine.
Just rub your wound.
Yeah.
You always wet mine.
Let's
Oh,
go.
that was gross. Oh, oh. Just- that was an image I did not need, I'll tell you.
Got it.
Since I'm still here, Charlton,
Yes,
I have several questions for you.
I have answers.
So I was thinking about starting like a public campaign to increase the likelihood of people washing their hands and not transmitting germs.
Okay.
But I'm worried that this is gonna, with everything that's going on and more people are gonna be getting sick, that it's gonna create some sort of like mass hysteria. Is there a way to effectively implement a campaign like this without it blowing up?
Pamphlets. We can hold a large meeting, or we can talk to everyone at once and then have them take something home so they can always follow it to the T. And the incentive for no pushback is they'll be laying in a bed if they don't. They may be effectively immortal due to the book. That is just prevention of age and life loss. They could be riddled with diseases or whatever holds them, and just not die from it. You could say it's even worse if they don't take care of themselves.
And then in the future, is there a way to, I guess, preemptively prevent people from getting sick? Beyond just keeping germs off of you.
Are you okay?
Everybody get your flu shots. It's that time of year.
But just let her know I ain't no fucking. I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy that
I don't believe this shit.
I'm just a guy playing a super smart guy.
Sold on this whole pathogens thing. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's me asthma.
Jesus.
Sounds like lies to me.
Charles just fucking lying in the corner.
I'm just saying what the civilian's gonna say.
I'm
I
washing my
understand.
hands and you're stuffing a mask full of flowers so that you don't have to smell this is bullshit illness.
You want me to wash my hands?
We can come up with a preventative measure.
What's gangrene?
It may take a while.
I would imagine so. I imagine nothing in this process is going to be simple or easy.
We can have the pamphlets and the conversation tomorrow.
The first Zelven health seminar.
Exactly.
Learn about disease prevention.
It is important.
Does this kind of thing need a festival?
No, it needs to be taken seriously.
I feel like that would send the wrong message. everybody come share your germs for a night.
Okay.
Us actually gathering is why so many people are going to get sick this week.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Yes.
I did not say that.
I did.
Direct line just to Ezekiel. Chocol's fucking rude.
No, I am not.
God damn.
It's my power you're using.
You'll hear Essential go, Bray, he can still hear us.
I said what I said.
As did I.
I'm here too.
Anyway, now that we're done dig measuring,
I lost.
so
ahead with this meeting tomorrow.
instead of going out and searching for healers, at our hand washing seminar, we can put out some feelers on people who want to apply to be bedside help.
They better have resumes.
I'll let
Crap.
them know they have to bring them in their little folders.
Shortly after the seminar, we can all gather at the clinic. Everybody who's willing to help.
And then I don't think I had anything else. Yeah. I'm gonna go work on expanding the clinic on the edge of town.
How big are you going to make this building?
It's like the
Is it like Sacred Heart? Is it world's first hospital?
the first teaching hospital.
Is John Dorian going to be there?
I would probably just make it.
What do you think we are?
How many beds are in the first clinic?
20.
Did you say 20?
And tomorrow, 56 people are going to be sick.
Right.
And then like 300.
Best bet is always prepare for more than what you actually need.
So I will. So I'll make it to where it can fit like 300 beds, but on like 3 different levels.
Okay.
And like 2 different wings. So that like everything's kind of set up in like blocks, like how the hospital is.
I believe you guys have a lot of divinity left in the tank.
I don't think we did anything today.
Use all of it.
You have nothing. What's y'all's divinity number right now?
50,000.
If you want to invest a hefty number, you could probably make it bigger, if you would like. If it's 56 tomorrow and then up to 300 plus the next day, those are just 2 days.
49.
Is this right after the fate fight? Or not the when we fought the Astorians? The Bustorians?
No.
No, it's been a day?
Yeah, it's been a day.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Okay. So then instead of 2 wings on each floor, I'll do 3 wings on each floor. That can house 50. And then I'll probably make it 4 floors.
Okay.
Because I imagine there's going to be people who don't get as sick.
The only 2 cases you've seen are pretty bad. You can't assume that, like, there's going to be some people that are just not going to be jacked up by it, but
So if there's, did I say 4 floors? At 150 each?
yes.
600 beds?
Okay.
That's like Scott and White level of...
Oh, okay. let's roll it back. Okay, easy enough. As taking this time, spending your divinity, you are able to make this large hospital.
And then I'll make the rooms just big enough that in case shit really does hit the fan, we can fit 2 beds per room.
Okay, that's fine.
Little draw curtain in between.
Okay, that's easy enough.
Luckily, your neighbor's not watching Judge Judy at max volume next to you.
That's wild.
That sounds oddly specific.
It is.
You do hear, as soon as this is created, you can see, Chaltel and a just group of individuals you can tell he probably just grabbed. And they're already moving stuff from the clinic into the hospital.
I think we need a symbol on the building that's going to symbolize, like, this is a healing facility.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's going to be yet, though.
Do the minus.
A blue minus symbol.
Makes sense. I'll let you come up with that, and whatever you come up with is what is on the front of this hospital.
We could call it the No Deathery.
Gonna make sure it's good enough to end up in, like, the Geneva Convention someday.
Who's Geneva?
There's a convention.
Is she conventing?
It's the name of my first cat.
I will ask, are you trying to fill the hospital with, like, equipment and necessary things?
So with the equipment that I've already built, the machines, I know that that's going to be too intricate for, like, the amount of divinity I can use in a day. I mean,
You've already
I imagine
created
they're
it.
easier now because I know all of the working parts to them,
Them's the rules, actually, yeah.
but I would try to do as much as possible with the divinity we have. I'll make sure there's plenty of, like, linens and, like, a washing facility, a pharmacy, those kinds of things.
I will need a little bit of divinity at the end of the night.
How much?
This wasn't written, so like.
You just feel me draining the divinity. You're like, wait.
wait. Like 1,000, I guess.
Oh, you're good. Cool.
I'll leave enough for him.
I think you can fully outfit the hospital with what it needs. I would say to do it all in one go. And given, like, time, I would say like 30K. I think you could do it all. And that's machines, the wash stations, it's pretty much everything.
Hell yeah. The first Sacred Heart.
His Sacred Heart is built. Yeah, it'll be 30K. So.
Hey, Amaru.
Yes,
I spent 30,000 divinity.
I know. Also, you kept talking about speaking to these people. Who's speaking to these people tomorrow?
Well, I hadn't thought about that.
So
I've
I've actually
me or Chaltel.
I am quite qualified.
I've actually been. I don't know if y'all remember, but I brought this up in a conversation in the past about possibly appointing somebody that is not a god, is not one of us, to speak to the masses, as it might be a little bit more of a, almost like a buffer, and I was thinking a heal. I've been writing plans kind of to try to start creating more of a, as bad as it sounds, a chain of command as things go down. Because I think one of the things that might get us into hot water moving forward is saying things that we think is clear, but to a common person, it not necessarily making sense. So,
I mean, I can ask my mom. She already has all the knowledge. She has learned all of this stuff right beside me.
yeah, I mean, she could be like the head of this center
chief
of
of medicine?
disease and control. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be one person that takes care of everything. But yeah, I mean, if your mom is more knowledgeable, plus I also feel like your mom's pretty much demands. She's kind of scary. She demands attention.
Yes.
That's just me on my freaking.
My head cannon win. Okay. But yeah, like I just personally feel like the common folk would probably be willing to listen and also probably understand another common person a lot more.
Did you say a heal?
Yes.
When he says that, I'm gonna look. You can look at people. We can look at people without being near the person, right? I can't remember if that's a thing.
Can you scry?
No, you're right.
He's always watching. You see?
Yeah, and I was like, can I see? Because last I remember it, the heal was going on a bender.
The fuck?
He was getting drunk for a while.
I think he was drinking. I don't know if he was getting like blasted though.
Yeah,
it's like they're.
You explained to me he was drunk.
Well, everybody's been drunk the last couple of days. You guys have been doing festivals.
Yeah, I know.
No, you do not just like
Yes,
see him.
yes. I just say I'm stupid.
I didn't say that at all.
You did. You implied it.
Oh, you're stupid.
Thank you.
Bastards. Oh, yeah, I'm making OSHA for your place. You better get in code, buddy.
I'm moving outside of city limits.
Oh, we're expanding.
HOA ain't getting me.
So trying to make someone to speak to the masses instead of us directly.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like somebody that understands what's going on, but is willing and able to put it into the context of someone that wouldn't. Because for us, we explain these things and they just make fucking sense to us.
Well, why don't we just? I mean, Dara and their king. Dolmac's here.
I forgot that man existed. I thought he retired.
I mean, also, Shield's here. They're like cleric.
I mean, yeah, I guess Big Mac works.
Who?
Fine. Dolmac. Dolmac works.
Big Mac. That's crazy.
He's just dapping up. Top.
So we'll just fill him in tomorrow what he needs to tell everybody with your mom.
As soon as I'm done here at the hospital, I know it's getting really late. My mother's probably trying to go to bed. I'll go find my mom. I'll float the idea to her about being the front-facing person of all of this. I don't foresee her saying no, but like in the wild case where she's just like, this is too much that you're asking of me, then maybe we can bring it to Shield, since she also has like healing knowledge and the people know her and trust her. As I'm like shaking out linens during this whole conversation.
Yeah, and I guess if they just need to speak to one of us, I don't mind talking to them. I've already done it before.
And that would actually work pretty well because then all knowing would be right there.
Yeah. All right, good plan.
You have anything else?
Just gonna, I don't know how long this whole hospital thing's gonna take me, but
Like an hour.
once I'm done with it, I'll go back to the baby clinic.
Oh damn! Not getting downgraded immediately. As you do make your way back to the clinic, you can see there are more people that are walking by you. You can see Chalto just ordering them around. You can also see like they're carrying stuff and Chalto is not carrying anything.
Of course not. Why would he? That's
how you lead.
Oh, I was gonna offer this up to you. Like, we could also ask the goblins if they wanted to help bedside manner wise.
No.
They seem pretty.
You take medicine.
Bray might straight up have to roll the deception here, but like Bray's like, I mean, they seem like they have really good bedside manner.
You know he's lying because you're a god.
You feel Bray being like,
And I have thousands of years of knowledge from my born and raised in the Feywild other half, knowing what goblins are like and knowing what material plane goblins are like.
you literally feel Bray just fucking giggle into himself.
I just ignore Bray.
Easy enough. As you do make your way into the clinic, you can see your mother kind of winding down. You can see her pretty much getting ready to just sleep in one of these clinic beds. As it is just those three.
Before you go to bed, Mom.
Yeah.
So, you were there when I was talking to Chaltel about the whole campaign that we want to start tomorrow.
Yes, he's also been... He's in my head?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So, Amaru asked me a good question earlier of who's going to lead this campaign, like the face of it. And I was thinking it was going to either be me or Chaltel, but I don't think either of us are well suited for public speaking.
If it'll help, I'll do it for you.
I appreciate that. And everything that you've done.
I appreciate you letting me help. It's going to be an early morning. Do you need anything else?
No. I don't think so. Sorry, I have like a ticket printer from a restaurant in my head, but it's just spitting out order after order after order. Right.
You can see as she just makes her way to you and gives you a very strong hug.
I will like awkwardly hug her back.
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
She's killing me.
See, we roll dice here.
Oh, you're just trying to prove me wrong.
It's just forcing this.
Yeah.
Got him.
That's a 19 on the dice, plus a 17 in nature. 36.
As she does hug you, kind of giving her this weird hug back, she does feel off. It's whether it's your own attunement, your slow attunement to this space. Being this close to your mother, it feels like being next to Clyde and Cletus. You can tell your mother's sick. You can just feel her own natural form is off.
I'm gonna be a bad kid. And I am going to get rid of the sickness in her body.
Okay. In what way are you doing this? Divine, your own natural abilities. Religious.
I would probably use like my own natural ability, but I think I would pump some divinity into it to kind of like act as a preventative.
Okay.
Like it's not gonna be, she's not like inoculated or anything, but like she's gonna be a little more sturdy.
As energy leaving your body, divinity being infused, you can feel this sickness as it disappears. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you in the morning.
I love you too, Mom.
You can see us kind of rubbing her hand down your arm and grabbing your hand, just laying down. You can tell, checking Clyde and Cletus. I don't know why we chose that name. It's just so unserious when I say it. One last time as laying down.
I'll just leave her to rest. I'll go help Chaltul move stuff around.
Okay.
Boss people around.
Okay, easy enough. You can see these are just people like Chaltul has just like literally been like, we're gonna go do this, and they're like, okay.
It's like midnight, and people are
It
being forced to work.
It does feel a little off. I mean, these are people that you've seen like every so often in passing, and Chaltul is just talking to them, and they're just like, "Oh, I guess this guy's like telling me to do stuff."
His hair's a different color.
Is it nefarious?
No,
It's not like mind
it
control.
feels weird to you that he's just talking to them, and they're like just doing it. That you can tell there's no magic being used. He's not doing anything. He's just like, okay, well, now we're going to go back and we're going to grab this stuff, and then we are going to go back again.
He's got that same like commanding presence. But yeah, I'll just help carry.
Yeah, I mean, easy enough. You can see at this point it's just getting all of the, just pretty much getting everything prepped for everybody who's going to be arriving tomorrow. Yes, I'll leave you with that. Does anybody else have anything else before Bray?
Yeah, I think.
No, it's okay, buddy. I'm gonna get to Skamos too. I was just waiting.
Well, I think seeing Skamos being with Brema, I think Amara will go find Jack instead.
Okay. Jack, late night. Where are you?
No, probably back at my place, writing in my journal the like daily letters I write to Blue.
You said writing.
Okay.
I thought you said writing. I was like,
Yeah, he's riding his Lotus.
yeah, surfing around on a damn.
Yeah. As you arrive at Jack's home.
Come in.
Oh, you knew I was there already, huh?
Oh, we can see what each other's doing all the time.
That's true.
I think we really don't use that enough. Sorry, but you came with a purpose.
I did. I think maybe I need a little advice from the god of patience.
Okay, I'm ready.
Well, when the other Astorians came and attacked, kind of during that whole conversation, I don't know, I felt like I wanted to understand them more than fight them. I wanted to know the why more than trying to run them off. Lately I've been having these thoughts that we're opposite sides, yes, but like the same coin. Maybe enemies can learn from one another, you know?
Well, we have certainly done that in the past. We have brought with us many people that we once considered enemies. Major, serious enemies.
Yeah. think this one is just, these enemies feel like just so opposite us, They feel like the enemies, but I don't know, that other Revelant showed up. And I was hoping for more of a conversation before he left. One that I intend to continue when he comes back.
He definitely seemed open to that.
He did. Which is a reason I think I want more of it. I mean, just seeing, I don't know, even when, right before we freed Longo, the shard of the first fate showed up and Revelant just spoke to him. When the first fate showed up, Revelant just spoke to him. I'm starting to think we're fighting too much. And we're not understanding.
There's definitely a lot that we do not understand. Even with all knowing, we have, there's so much we cannot know yet. We talk about behind the door all the time, and we have literally no confirmable information about that. There are a lot of things that we are kind of taking for granted, that we've been told the true thing. And I definitely got that same impression from Counter Revelant. But really, those first two who showed up, they didn't seem to know anything or have anything to say. I don't even know that they were fully formed. He's trying to make useful tools. And he's learned from us the power of being disconnected, having freedom. But I think he's always going to fight that because he wants to control them.
In the end, I don't think we avoid conflict. I think in the end we will fight to see who will go through that door. But I'd like to know why. Everyone fights for a reason, right? Everyone's their own good guy, right? To an extent.
Yes.
And I've just found myself wanting to know why. And if it does just boil down to the first fate made me, so I have to, I guess I'm okay with that answer. there's more, I want to know. And I don't think... If we're going to have this big battle in the end, why do we have to have a whole bunch of small ones? I think little conversations leading up to the final battle would be beneficial.
I do agree. It's not in our favor to have the small combats, because the First Fate and his new Astorian creations learn more from us than we are from them. That in that encounter, the combat part taught them a lot, but then the talking with Counter Revlin, we learned a lot, or at least we saw new possible things, or there's some insights into the First Fate's plan, or what he has told them, or what he's trying to do.
There's not a madman helming them now. There's someone who has their head on. I mean, I think soon. I plan on bringing it up to everyone the next time they show up. As long as they don't just come in attacking us. I'd like to just speak with them. It may lead to a conflict either way, but I can't stop them if they just want to come in here and fight. But I do find something strange that other Evelyn said. He thinks they're going to lose. He openly said it.
Yes. Now, everything that Nilver said,
Yes.
we take with the knowledge that he may have his own ability to process information. But I would assume that until he talked to us, his only source of information was the First Fate.
Yes.
Right? So either the First Fate told him, you guys are going to lose, but you're going to be useful to me until then. Or he came to that conclusion based on the information they had. But the more that time passes, and the more often we see him in this fair war he said he would wage, I think as he gets more information, he might end up agreeing with us even more.
I think so. And of course, taking his statement with, a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
But some things, I don't know, maybe I've noticed it, or when we start getting up into these people who can write in the book, or people who are candidates too, A lot of them don't lie. At least I don't think so. But maybe if him being created by the first fate, maybe he can, maybe he does. I don't know. But I think learning the other side of the coin would show some perspective.
I absolutely agree. We'll just have to keep an eye on Bray so he doesn't immediately switch sides.
I've been watching him all day. Thank you for your time, Jack.
No, I think you hit it spot on. The conflict is inevitable, but doesn't have to be spread out. We don't have to look for it yet.
Because we already know where it's gonna be. And I'll just, leaving Jack, I'll just stop by the vision board, take a glance at it.
Alright, I'll get to you after that. Or after I get with Skamos. Skamos. Yes. Brimma kind of leaning into you. He's only been gone for a little bit. And look at him. You can see her just taking it in.
Yeah, they say they grow up fast, but
You think he's okay?
I know he still misses Margash. I also know he's gonna get him back.
How long are you gonna stay out here?
I can stay out here forever if need be.
I think I'm gonna go lay down.
I think I'll stay up long enough to make sure Lareth eventually lays down as well.
Please do. Yes, kind of standing up, giving you a kiss on the forehead as she begins to make her way home. As another 45 minutes kind of going by, Lareth making his way back into town. You can tell, giving the goblins kind of one last visit before he himself winding down. As he does approach you, he has no divinity. You don't even detect any divine domains on his form at all. He feels like a commoner walking towards you. Hey, you okay?
Doing alright? What about you? Busy day.
Well, we got the queens to stop arguing, so that's a good win, I think.
Imagine a temporary win.
We'll have to get through it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to okay it with everybody, but the Goblin King wants to rebuild his tower over there, so I told him just go ahead and start. I'll take the heat for it.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna stop them even if somebody's not okay with it.
I told him it was his home too, so if somebody's not okay with it, giant.
They don't have to visit.
That's kind of what I was thinking. It's kind of looking around, it's pretty dead. I mean, you have the people that just don't do anything and are partying it up or hanging out with their friends. A lot of the big name people are off and asleep. Really, it's just the elves doing elf things.
words.
Yeah, pretty much. You can see Lareth as he does kind of look at the Elven Pantheon as they are all jacking around.
Can I like insight him as he's looking over at them?
You can tell he's counting. He's just trying to make sure everybody's here. Everybody's kind of integrated. You can very much get the feel from him. He has left them alone the most, as that's probably like the last thing he needs to get involved. They can handle themselves. They're beings with divinity. If they need to take care of anything, they can take care of it themselves. It's him just helping the people actually acclimate here. You can see he's kind of sitting down. As he does sit down next to you, there is an exhaustion to his form. You can see like the dried sweat on his form. It's very uncanny of a deity. And even him sitting right next to you, there's nothing. You don't even feel the pantheon that he shares with you guys inside of him either.
Was he showing like signs of divinity when he first showed back up?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be pushing yourself too hard. You look more than drained.
Oh, I am really tired. But there's a lot of work to do. It's not going to get itself done in a day.
It won't get itself done if you kill yourself.
I'll be fine. This isn't the first time I've stayed up a day. It's not going to be the last.
Well, take this from both your father and the god of time. Good things take time.
I'll get a good sleep in and I'll get back to it tomorrow.
Because in your current form, your mother can take you, and if you don't rest, she will.
No, I don't want that. But I don't know. It's good. It's great to see you. Where's Mom?
She turned it.
Oh, I can't feel where anybody is, so.
Yeah, it's usually a good idea to keep a little energy in reserve for the small things.
Oh, no, I have it all. I just can't do it right now.
Mind me asking why?
I made myself immortal today. Not forever. Just that way I could help everybody on equal footing. You can feel as there is a surge and flash of divinity as he appears like a beacon to you. Domains as they appear back in his eyes.
That seems a little dangerous.
Well, I didn't feel in danger, you know? And it's got to be done. I pretty much need to train around the clock. I think I've missed a lot of time.
Well, how about tomorrow you consult with Charlton about a proper training regimen? I don't think he would agree that training around the clock is the best method.
I'm telling.
Helen.
Maybe I'll get around to that. Maybe not tomorrow.
Because you'll be resting.
Dad, I have a lot of stuff to do. I can't sit down.
There's a lot of people that can help.
Do you want to consult with the goblins tomorrow then? Eskimos' face goes, wait, hold on, not me.
I can find able and willing volunteers.
I don't think that's gonna work. They already took Bray's name today.
Wait, they did what?
He doesn't need it.
I do have like 7 titles.
Everything needs to be handled with.
Tell you what, if it means you'll get some rest tomorrow, I will personally see to what the goblins need.
Okay, but you can't go overboard. And you have to listen to him.
Define overboard.
They're gonna want to talk in circles, and
Have you met my companions?
I have. Just take it with some. Just take it delicately, please.
I'd like to think I'm often delicate.
As you imprisoned some guy like an hour ago.
Gently.
So, how things been here?
Well, other than, was that today or yesterday?
It was yesterday, because I don't know how to tell time.
You'd think I would. Other than yesterday, it's been fairly quiet.
That's good.
Usual Astorian drama and shenanigans.
I understand. It's kind of been like that on our end, too. I tried to talk to Torm.
You mentioned that didn't go so well?
No. I don't know. I just remember his conversation saying that he's in it so late in the game. So I tried to bring him in early.
Some people don't want to be reasoned with. So whenever time you approached him, he would have a different reason why he's not in the game. Too early, too late. That's the thing with free will. Sometimes you just can't do something. Despite all the motivational speeches some of the other historians might give.
I felt like an attack.
Kind of start that.
Yes. I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like he didn't. It's like he didn't want to hear it.
I can imagine. It's often the case with powerful people.
Well, I mean, we at least left him alive, so we didn't change anything too much.
There'll be plenty of time some years from now to do more changing than I imagine we'd like.
Things feel kind of weird around here.
I would agree. It's a very weird group of people.
It's 2020.
Apparently, many of the people here are just learning what hygiene is.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, I should be surprised. I had only a few months ago taught a talk math, so...
Uncle Atark knows math.
Yes, even I have my failures.
Jeez. You can see him just kind of looking around and... Well, I have something before I have to go to bed. It's not anything I want to leave to anybody else.
Let you get to it then. Unless you need some help.
You can see as he glances over to the table. No, I don't want to put you in a weird position. Hey, it's okay. I already did it once. I can do it again.
I know you can. Regardless. If you need me, I am here.
And how do you feel about sitting here till I'm done with the conversation? And contemplating if me and my friends can sleep on the couch?
I think I can hang out a little longer.
Alright. I'll be back. You can see as he does stand up, the beacon of divinity does fade away. You can feel no domain, no divinity. Since you're still up kind of this late, and Bray as well, just being like the only one to actively doing something, it very much feels like somebody's like turning on a light and turning off a light, like specifically for Lareth. You can feel his divinity as it brightens, and you feel it fade, and even the domains themselves as they feel as if they don't exist. You can see him as he makes his way to the table. This is Corlon. Oh, look who it is, as pulling up a seat. And Corlon just kind of making eye contact with you for a moment, and kind of nodding. Yeah, I figured I'd see how we're all faring. I did my best to explain everything, so just I know this may not be your Corlon, but it's all the same. We're all here for the same purpose. If anybody needs anything, let's just be open and honest about it. Yes, you can see this entire Elven Pantheon kind of look around, and do just keep in mind that not all of us have a choice. Or at least, not all of us did up until this point. So, the reintroduction of Samsara being here. If anybody has anything to say about it, as we talked before, I'm here and I can help mediate through any of that. But as you do see, Samsara is here, and he's willing to do everything he can to right whatever wrong that may be to you. As there is just silence, as you can hear Corlon. And we'll do our very best to bring it to you if we have any problems, right? As all of the elven deities, as they nod, some smiling. You can see there's no hidden emotion behind these answers. They are pretty well caught up on what is going on, and you can just tell Lareth is reopening that avenue. I'm gonna go get some sleep for now. As you can hear Sehanine. Where's your divinity? I don't have it right now. I'm just working on some stuff. There's this kind of moment of silence. And you keep working on what you need to. Go get some sleep. You've done absolutely great today. That's Corlon sliding him a drink, and Lareth kind of looking at it and drinking it. Well, I'll see you guys all later. I'll check in with you in the morning. Just kind of looking on and just nodding and heading back. And you can feel Lulisle as he is kind of making his way down. Is Lulisle getting to you before anybody else? You alright?
I'm doing quite well. You?
You're giving off a weird vibe.
I usually do.
Blue Lyle, by the way. I heard we met, but like not actually us.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard you didn't have any imagination. Is that still true?
Still don't.
Oh, wow, that's funny. Did you know I was going to say that because you're like the god of time?
Some things are just easier to predict than others.
Oh. All right. Just shit on me casually. It's fine. You can see Sarah Venthia as coming around the corner. Large backpack on her back. Almost like twice her height, and just stacked linens. You can see pots, pans. As she makes her way in, you see as it kind of floats towards you and back up. Hi. I know we met earlier, but are we gonna stay at your house?
You are more than welcome to.
Okay. Where is that?
I can take the two of you there if you'd like. You'll have to bunk in the living room for tonight, but I am already making arrangements to make some extra room.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if I decorate a little bit? Just make it kind of feel a little bit more homey. I know it's your home, though.
For the foreseeable future, it is yours as well.
Oh, thanks. It's kind of looking to Lyle, as you can see this kind of excitement. We can get there. I just wanted to know if, like, we could stay there.
Yes, of course.
You can see us grabbing her hand and beginning to walk. Lareth coming up just 30 seconds after them making their way. You ready?
Yeah. You?
I think sleep will do me good. Do you have anything you want to talk about on your walk home?
Just small talk with them. I do want to, since I know Bray's up at some point, like on the walk, I do want to kind of just get in touch with Bray.
Easy enough.
Bray, I've been meaning to get with you. If you have some free time, I could use some expansions on the home. I currently...
What?
Hello.
Oh, Uncle Bray.
Hey, bud. Good to see you. Fuck, you look old. Oh, I'm sorry. Zushna was calling me.
Oh, okay. And as I explained to Skamos, and, I mean, you being able to see it through the perception, but it being much different, you seeing it in person. This tired individual.
Well, you need to get some rest and some good food.
Oh, that's where
Don't eat Skamos' cooking.
That's where I'm going. I think I would take anything at this point.
I show up with a turkey.
Thank
Golden brown.
Uncle Bray.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll share it with my friends.
it's pretty tasty.
Turkey. Can't get rid of them.
You had like a...
I made 700,000 of it.
We only went
I
through
made it
10.
specifically for you.
No. You can see us delighted and excited. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, my home currently has more occupants than it's really suited for, between Korani staying with us, and we do have a few other guests that are now going to be living with us.
Yeah, at least for the week, until we can find a space that we can all agree on.
No rush, you're
Nope.
all welcome as long as you like. I was just wondering if you would have some free time to expand the home for me.
Yeah, no problem. I wasn't doing anything.
Excellent.
By the way, Shallow Axe is always open too. There's like still a whole neighborhood that hasn't been filled.
Yeah, I was talking to Lou.
Oh, no, it's okay. Nobody wants to live there.
I did, but Lou Lyle's something about underground and being a baby about it.
I used to think that was a problem. He looks at Skamos. But I get it. I had to make your dad's library like completely open concept, right?
Okay.
So, I mean, he might find the library is pretty welcoming.
He said he wanted to feel the sun's warmth on his face as he awoke.
Yeah, you see all the oh, it's dark.
He's a little high maintenance. I'm just working on it.
I could probably make him a house like that has a circular dome on the top that he can just make window panes off of.
Just like sunbeams him in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get with you about it as soon as we can.
No, I mean, I can do it right now.
I think I want to be at home. It's
Oh.
late.
Yeah,
I-
at home.
Bray, if I just wanted to use divinity, I would just do that. I don't.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to use divinity. That's a crutch.
Well, how long would it take you without divinity?
Yeah, like, I'd be done by now if we weren't talking.
Bray math.
Oh, okay.
Bray math noises. That's what I want in the subtitles right there.
I mean, you've seen how fast I can work steel. I can make an addition to your home in, I guess, as little time as 10 minutes.
I don't want it made out of steel.
Okay, stone, earth.
I trust you. I trust you.
Huh?
I trust you.
Okay.
You don't have to do it tonight, though. You seem a little occupied.
No.
Okay.
I didn't know he was going to call you.
Well, I wasn't trying to call him here.
You literally asked for my help. What did you expect from me? We have been friends for how long now, Skamos?
It's been a few months.
Have I ever put you on the back burner? Ever.
We'll go with no.
Precisely.
You guys arriving to the home?
I can do something temporary for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll work on something a little bit better.
They're more than fine with crashing in the living room for now. I mean, also, there are people sleeping already. I'd rather they not be disturbed.
Okay.
We'll call you first thing in the morning.
You won't have to. I'll be here.
Like, just waiting?
Probably. Skamos sleeps in way too long.
Set an alarm clock, damn. You can see as Lareth is opening the front door as your living room's like 4 times the size inside. You guys can see Lareth as you guys all looking is just kind of nodding and making his way in.
You've got fucking plenty of space. What are you... Anyway, I'll stop bothering y'all. It's late. I know y'all are trying to get to sleep.
You see
Love you guys.
as Lareth walks out to, thanks, Uncle Bray. You have a good one.
Hey, you too.
Sleep good.
I won't.
Okay.
I'm working on something. You'll see it tomorrow, maybe.
I'm gonna be out training with you guys, so.
Oh, yeah, then you'll definitely see it. Bye.
Is he okay?
I don't know how to answer that question.
As you can see Lareth walk inside of this enlarged living room. You can hear Lulisle. We made a little bit extra room. Just hope you don't mind.
It should be quite alright.
I figured since we might be like passed out in the morning, this like 10-foot strip here, you can just walk back and forth and it doesn't make any noise. I kind of hate to be woken up, so I figured since like you're making accommodations, I'd make them for myself too.
I did say make yourself at home.
That's why I did it. You pretty much gave me free reign, and I don't want to wake up grumpy. I don't want you to wake up grumpy. You know, as you can see him just beginning to strip his clothes down, just chunking them on the floor.
You know, if I hadn't moved about 12 times in this last year, I would care.
I'll take that into account. As you can see him as just kind of flopping in this space as a bed does appear under him. As it is sawing logs immediately.
His area, the silent area. I think once they all do settle in, Stamos is actually just gonna head back out to that common area.
Okay.
Just kind of keep an eye on like the meandering, like people that are still up, getting settled in and whatnot.
Okay.
Do some people watching late.
Okay. I think before we switch to Amaru here, just your perception, you do hear coughing, labored breathing from some individuals. Not to the point where like they're sick on the spot, but you can already hear the changing in their breathing. You can see the elves are getting along pretty well. There are some people that are making their way to the vision board and looking. You can see Amaru at the vision board. And then who's he waving at? And just leaving. There is a point where most of the fates do gather. About, I would say, like shortly after midnight. They are not talking out loud, but they are all sitting at a table.
It gives off a weird vibe.
You do see, as they do like gather, Mela does give you a smile and a nod as she does sit down. But I'll leave you there for now. Amar.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's me.
Off to vision board?
Yep.
Okay. Just looking at it itself, do you have anything else to do here? No. Okay. You do see the vision with Margash is changed. Kylena is no longer there, and it is Lareth.
I guess I'll just, knowing that Stamos is awake still, I'll just say, it looks like your son's already made it on the board.
I don't think Scamel's response.
Okay. You can see there is declaration of both of them. Lareth saying that he's going to bring him back. Margash exclaiming that if they don't win, they're going to lose everything. That includes Mom. It includes every person that's unimportant to the Astorians. Those people that really matter. Lareth explaining that he's not wanting to fight. That they can just talk it out. Margash hearing nothing of it. And you do see a heavy resemblance to a beginning journey at Tark in Margash. He is ferocious. He is... There's no finesse in this fighting style. It is throw everything in all of these attacks. You can feel it is very quick to peter out, though. And just like that, as this slash of the blade is given to Lareth, as you can see all divinity as it leaves Margash's form. As Lareth does catch the blade. All you have to do is come back. You're not even worth their time now, not being a god. We can take ourselves off the board. No matter how this goes, you should see your mom before this is over. There's a large exclamation on why he shouldn't leave. You can hear him screaming at Lareth that following Torm is the single best thing that he's ever done. He would never be this strong with you guys. He would never be as powerful. And he couldn't make a change with you because you guys didn't see him as a worthy piece to put on the board. You can see Lareth is very quickly touching Margash's head. As they stand there for roughly about 5 minutes. Margash's body goes limp. And you can see that same portal that Lareth had arrived with before. As with Margash in his arms as he does walk through the portal. As he sets down Margash's body in front of Karani. Don't worry, he's alive. It's just gonna take him a minute to wake up. You guys can see Karani is breaking down in this moment. Just make sure to explain everything to him. As walking back through the portal, you guys can see, or I guess you can see, standing just in that same space, picking up Margash's blade, and as he just begins to walk. He seemed to be in a very desert space. You can tell they are far away, much like Margash and Kylina were before. They seem very separated from whatever is going on elsewhere. Yeah, that was the space. It was originally Margash and Kylina. It is no longer. Yeah. It looks like it takes place in the same exact space, just switching out Kylina for Lareth. You can see another vision on with, it is crowded. It's the first thing you see. It almost looks like just a mess of body parts. As quickly trying to just put together what you're seeing, it is a whole space that is covered in Bryzoons on the ground and Bryzoons flying in the sky. It is just this mesh of scale as it's flying in all directions, shooting this divinity disintegrating beam. And these beams are just flying each and every way. As you can see a small figure in between it all. As you can see Ulrich very quickly bouncing from one to another. The blade itself he's holding seems to be a thin white blade. Looks very close to a fate blade. And as stabbing each of these Bryzoons, you can see the form as starting where the stab takes place, as the Bryzoon itself is forcefully sucked into the blade. Looking back to the King's 3 vision, as Gronagil casting this spell, you can tell the start of that spell and the end of that spell is taking place where the Bryzoons and Ulrich are. It seems like taking another piece and all of those clones off the board is what Gronagil's doing at the start of their fight, and you're just seeing what's happening on the inside. It's really all the change that you see here.
Kylena's not on the board anymore.
Kylena's still in the fighting Mount Celestia space, but that doesn't seem to have changed at all.
I guess after taking all that in and processing it, I guess he'll just he'll probably go help out at the clinic. Just seeing what needs to be done.
As heading to the clinic, you can see. What are you doing? Having like all of your stuff set up. After Mom posts going to bed.
Yeah, I'll probably just be like directing people like, oh, go put this over there. Like, these need to be put up over here, kind of stuff.
Easy enough. As the clinic seeming relatively closed, yeah, you can see not too far off this newly made hospital. As the people helping you in Chaltel is becoming less and less with each trip. And you can see there's roughly 6 individuals plus Chaltel and Farron as coming out of the hospital.
Just kind of appear next to you, kind of squeezing your hand. What do you need me to do?
I have a lot of these crates over here. They need to go to the top floor. I think that's the last one that we gotta stop. Because we've been avoiding it, obviously, because it's a long way up.
All right, I got it.
Hoisting these crates, making your way, giving each room exactly what they need. It smells sanitized in here.
This is the cleanest room I've ever seen.
As just grabbing some more crates on your way down. I will leave the rest to tomorrow. I am needed.
Is everything all right?
It is meeting time.
Hope everything goes good.
It will. So you can see his form just
What's he leaving me to do?
finish the crates.
Oh.
He hasn't actually done anything while he's been here.
I know.
He's just been bossing people around.
Well, that's what he's about to still be doing. Is everything going good here?
My to-do list keeps getting longer. But it's one of those to-do lists where, like, I can't do this until this is done, but I can't do that till this is done, and then that has to...
Okay.
It's a tangled web.
We got a long time to figure it out.
No, we don't. What time is it now?
It's getting real close to like 1.
Oh, God. Chaltel is predicting there's going to be like 50-something people tomorrow.
Okay.
And then like 300 the next day.
300?
Yeah. So We're going to have to like triage people, split them up based on level of care that they're going to need. So the rooms need to be ready for different levels of care. Some people are just going to have to tough it out at home. Because I can't fit everybody in town in here, right?
Yeah, okay, well, I mean, I'm pretty fast, so just, I can take care of the people that have to be stuck at home. Just tell me how to do it. Or, well, actually, I can figure it out.
I'm sure you've seen me and Bray do it a billion times. And we're going to have a, what did I call it earlier? A summit?
I don't know.
No, a seminar.
Seminar, yes.
Remember, I was afraid you were going to make me give the speech to them.
No. That came out more aggressive than I. It's getting late. I'm getting cranky. And I'm hoping we can get more hands to help around. So we'll just see how tomorrow goes. I don't want to start losing my mind about possibilities. That's Scamus's job.
That it is. We'll figure it out. One person at a time. Is your mother just sleeping here?
She's at the other clinic.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she is sleeping in one of the patient beds.
All right.
But I think I'm gonna finish up here and then probably go to bed. I guess I can sleep until like 8.
Oh, that's sleeping in.
Give me enough time to train still.
I'll stay here and help you finish up.
Okay, thank you.
Is you guys able to?
By the way, where do we live? I don't think we've said.
No.
I honestly thought just one day y'all picked a spot and Farron said, "We live here now." That's just how I always envisioned it in my head.
Oh, that's a 3-story house.
we live in a house that's halfway in between my mom's house and Gallendale's house.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wherever that is, that's where we're at.
I was gonna say y'all could just have a place out where I am, so you can see.
I'm not trying to be neighbors with you and Longale.
Me and Long Gale. You can just see me and Long Gale mean mug each other when we walk out the front door. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need none of that.
You come outside, just he's.
And
That's when I start cutting my own.
Blowing his grass clippings onto your lawn.
It's just we blow them back and forth continuously. They never move until they go away and die. You know. Just
Jesus.
if I see a leaf, I just set it over on his side gently.
As you guys are able to get your stuff finished up. You guys have anything else going back home? No. Easy enough.
Just see like this medieval time, and then you walk into the hospital, and it's just like Scott White.
I mean, pretty much like it is. I mean,
Right,
Charlton was
but
talking about
7 minutes.
modernizing everything, so it's pretty much where they're at.
Mike was the house.
As Bray, everybody has made their way to their own homes. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
Do you have anything?
No, I literally
No.
wanted to fuck with
You
him.
want to bother Bray? I
Yeah.
understand. Oh, Bray, Beardrum the Beta. Go ahead.
I use my first divine power smite on a sigil.
It doesn't affect me.
I understand.
All right.
It's all you, baby.
Damn, I wasn't nervous until now. In the depths of Shallow Axe, clanging and tinging can be heard echoing throughout the halls of the massive dwarven city. The glorious forge, with two 80-foot stone dwarven statues, shown striking a massive anvil, overhang the forge itself. Bray can be seen working the forge deep into the night. the culmination of hundreds of hours of master craftwork within his reach. Sweat drips from his brow and sizzles against the glowing golden metal of his legendary axe deicide. He thinks back on the first receiving the axe from Swaddle, spending an entire day tuning, only to find the screams of hell and agony filling his ears, and knowing continuing with such a cursed item would be impossible. He thinks of slaying the Demon King's champion and making the poor little Demon King quiver in his boots at the thought of continuing to contest a fighter that stood across from him. However, wars, fallen soldiers, allies, and loved ones cross his mind. With each strike, he sees the face of a different fallen friend. Bray has always found glory and honor in battle, but the wisdom and experience he has gained with each trial of combat has led him to think not of those he's slain, but of those he's lost along the way. He pours his heart and soul into the forging, somehow infusing each one of them into the axe with each strike of his hammer. Contemplating the loss, his domain of balance calls to him. He confirms that he will balance the amount of loss he feels with the future foes he conquers along his way to the door. And finally, he contemplates his brothers and sisters that stand next to him now. They are imperfectly perfect. They are why he has made it this far. They are what he fights for. They are him. A burst of divine light and energy booms from his final strike at the anvil. The quake of the energy sends a shock wave throughout the mountain and can be felt in Zelven. The axe burns white with divinity and after a short second disappears. Bray, confused, but not worried, can feel the energy of the axe flowing within his body. He calls to it, and the energy he forged flows down his arm as the axe sheens in divine light and reappears in his grasp. Sharp point to the rear, the edge gleaming in divinity, he can feel it as if it's part of himself. His forging task accomplished, he admires the completed work. Deicide, God Killer, rests more powerful than ever in his hands, his divine weapon now complete.
I love that.
It's good, Ricky.
As those of you that, might be awake, you guys would feel the rest of our divinity empty out on that final strike.
I die.
Yeah, and anybody else that's awake would feel a great feeling of relief and of accomplishment, honor, and I think more than anything, probably thankfulness.
As morning rises, all of you guys being able to get up and make your way to breakfast. One of the first things you guys can hear is people murmuring about the loud shockwave that happened last night, and it's just a small air of hope in the air through these conversations.
Schemos, you'd see Bray waiting outside your door.
Oh yeah.
I fully eat breakfast before worrying about that.
As through your perception, Bray, you can see Schemos and Brimma having breakfast inside of their home.
Because I could have waited a little bit longer. I do share perceptions with them. I guess I could have had breakfast with Zushna. I
Would you
told her
like
that
to
I had
come in and
breakfast.
have breakfast?
Oh, hi, yes. Sure. Thanks for the invitation. That's so sweet of you.
As making your way in, you can see there is a large 10-foot strip of different colored flooring that leads right into the kitchen.
Well, it doesn't look like I want to step on that. As
See-
Bray will kind of start sliding to the...
You can see Lareth, Lulisle, and Saravinthia as all pretty much just like crashed out in this space of the living room.
Bray purposely walks around so that he doesn't walk on that silent strip because he thinks he's not supposed to.
As as you can hear this silence and kind of moving off, you can hear there's the first step is
As Bray steps back on the silent, walks through.
as able to get on this strip of silence and make your way. Able to have breakfast with Skamos and Brema.
I made breakfast.
It is quite good, honey.
Bray inside checks her.
She is eating it. It's great.
All right, I guess.
It's fine. Skamos isn't a master cook.
So I mean, what are you guys thinking? What do you want?
Well, I think it'd be nice for Karani to kind of have her own like space. You know, she can feel like she has her own home while still being near us. And a temporary living situation would be good for the three.
Couch surfers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Okay, no problem.
Granted, Lareth already has a room that he chose not to use.
That is kind of crazy. Do you still have the race car bed? That might be why.
It's a red dragon bed.
I think I can get Karani out of the house.
Okay.
That way you'll have plenty of time and space, and you can do whatever you need to.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I should only need an evening. I mean, if you want it expertly crafted, that's all I should need.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Bray will start drawing up small little blueprints. Not the perfect blueprint, but
Well, we can't do it twice.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and just even like you going over the blueprint, you can see Brema just like doesn't care. Anything you're like, well, you know, how do you feel about this? She's like fully trusting in whatever you're gonna make. After you show her the first time, she's like tries to act interested, and then the second time is like, and the third time is like, Bray, it's fine. Whatever you make is fine.
You will hear like a couple times of Bray being like, Skamos, you want a hot tub? You want a tennis court?
I don't even know what that is.
You want a elven lawn dart court?
No, that might draw the wrong guess.
Okay.
That might bring the elves over here, and we don't need that.
I think the elves play
Baron
pickleball.
pops into your mind. Cornhole?
Cornhole. As like throughout the planning, Bray keeps throwing out these like ideas out of left field just to like see if you can tell he's trying to be helpful. Like he legitimately is trying to be
He
helpful.
means good.
but it's probably shit this game doesn't give two shits about either.
Any suggestion you give Skamos is just like an extra living space and an extra bedroom or two.
And every time he turns it down, you hear Amar be like, put that at our house.
And you probably do see like every time you answer, he adds an extra living space, an extra couple of bedrooms, until you clarify that you don't want an extra like every time, just one of each.
As you guys are getting this done, you guys can see Lareth is just kind of hobbling in, just barely awake. You see us kind of sitting down and just grabbing whatever there is. Morning, Uncle Bray.
Morning. How'd you sleep?
Okay.
Bed bugs bite? Good. Them things are fucking ferocious.
Do you have bed bugs?
Not anymore.
Oh, isn't Shallow X fighting something wild? I like to think they're just large dragon mites from like when you like dug down. You were like, all right, you can live here or you cannot. It's just like cartoonish. One's just under your bed. When is training?
Usually as soon as breakfast is done.
Yeah.
You can see it's kind of eating a little bit faster.
Who are you joining?
I think Lou Lyle's gonna come join me later.
Who the fuck's Lou Lyle?
Ulal's the other one, slamming it on my couch.
Well, I don't know who that is.
That's Lulal.
You catch sarcasm in Bray.
You catch a direct answer.
All right, I'm gonna go get ready. Do we all like go out together? Or?
I usually just blip there, but I mean,
No, I can't just blip there.
okay, I can walk with y'all.
You can see just throwing on some pants, shirt.
So you better
Bell.
hurry. We live on like the opposite side of Zelven. We're walking.
Throwing his boots on.
We stopping by the Powdered Donuts place?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
That's
good.
the only reason I walk to training.
That's
You guys can hear. Hey, are you gonna get up? Hey, I need you to get up. Wait. Just meet me there later. He's making his way back in. All right, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
I'm ready.
I've been ready since like 4
I had to
a.m.
decide if I wanted to wake up Lulal.
I was outside waiting at 4 a.m. this morning, so
Yes. You can see Lareth is grabbing a relatively small bag, just kind of throwing it over his shoulder. All right.
kind of a small bag for your shield to fit in there. I'm just kidding, bud. Let's go.
You can see as he kind of flicks his shield necklace. It's opening the door for you guys as you guys begin to make your way. Does anybody have anything they want to do this morning before training?
Get powdered donuts.
They are acquired.
Hell yeah.
It's funny.
Bray, make sure to bring enough for the whole training squad.
You can see his Etrol is already there. Just come on.
There's like, I feel like I see his Etrol, and there's just
so much
powder
powder
everywhere.
I feel like this person's about to just set up on the exit of where you guys go and just, oh, yes. Oh, good to see you, Mr. Amari. Oh, Lady Farron. Just handing out these powdered donuts.
Jack tries to act like he doesn't get them, but like we just see like a little haze of white like powder like go by.
Jesus.
If nobody has anything pre-training, let's go ahead and take a break because I do have some training stuff to do after this.